Good evening, everyone. Sports Jam is a sports education platform currently supporting 100 plus schools across India in developing sports and sports person at a grassroots level. Most important sector in sports in school are the sports heads, who plays a very important role in developing sports and sports person at the school level. So, Sports Jam thought of inviting some repute sports heads of department from different state of India and understand from them what are their vision, planning, challenges they faces in developing sports at school level. So now we'll welcome to all our sports heads. So now one by one they will give their introduction. So I first of all I will welcome Mr. Nishant Malvinkar, HOD from the Kalyani School. Welcome Nishant sir. Kindly introduce
Namaste,
yourself.
ma'am. Thank you so much,
Namaste.
Aarti, ma'am. Namaste. My name is Nishant Mavlinkar, and I'm the sports HOD at the Kalyani School. I'm a football coach, and I have almost 15 years of experience. I've played national and international level. I have also represented our country at the Asian Games. I've played I League. I've played for teams like Pune Football Club, Deccan Rovers, Blackburn Rovers, and I have also trained students at professional level. Most of my kids are already playing at the highest level. Um, and uh, it is so nice to be in this platform, so to share my knowledge with you all. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me.
Fine. Thank you, Nishant sir. Now I will request Chetan sir, HOD of GK Gurukul School. Welcome, Chetan sir. Kindly give your introduction, please.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. Nice to see you, Nishant sir, also. Hello, everyone. This is Chetan here. I'm from GK Gurukul School. I'm the sports head over there, and I'm working as a head or as a coach 7 years. I'm in this profession from past 14 years. I played hockey, softball, baseball, athletics on national level. Yeah, my profession or I will say my family belongs to hockey field only. My brother, my sister, my father, my younger brother, my all families in hockey. So I like to be play hockey. And as I started my coaching career at the age of 14, that was my first coaching experience. I assisted Mr. Edwin Anna. He's my head coach. But I assisted him for the first time. That was my age 14-year-old when I first coached. Then slowly, I thought that I have to become a coach because I like to teach, I like to coach, I like to train. Slowly, my experience or it gained, so I decided to become a sports teacher and sports coach. Currently, I'm working with GK Gurukul School, which is one of the best school in PCMC. Yeah. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so
Aarti
much,
ma'am,
Chetan.
and thanks to Bhushan sir
Thank you
also.
so much,
I hope.
Chetan sir. So now I would like to introduce our one important guest, Poonam ma'am. She's from Dhruv Global School, and she will introduce herself. Poonam ma'am, your voice.
Good evening, everyone, and hello. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, Bhushan sir, for having us here on this platform. Yes, I am Poonam Bhuti. I am a basketball coach. I am coaching in Dhruv Global School currently. I have played almost 30 plus nationals and one international. So, I mean, my career started at the age of 12 years. I think the first national I played at under 12, and there was no stopping for it. After that, I was appointed in Indian Railways, Southeastern Central Railways. My posting was in Raipur. After that, yeah, I had to take a break when I moved out of country. I am back again, and yes, I am here to share my knowledge with my kids. And yes, I'm loving my thing. I mean, loving coaching. Thank you.
Fine. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, next guests are HOD from Uttarakhand. So he's Mr. Lokesh. So now, welcome, Mr. Lokesh from Uttarakhand. Lokesh sir, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah. Please continue.
Hello everyone. Myself Lokesh. I'm basically from Uttarakhand. Right now, I'm a PGT Physical Education in Maan and my public school, in Maan and my memorial school, which is in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. I've been I've been teaching and I've been coaching students professionally since 5 years. I have represented my state, my Uttarakhand, for about 5 times in senior national and nationals. And I have I have done my PGT and I have done my masters and my bachelor's from LNIP, which is Lakshmi Bai National Institute of Physical Education. And I'm happy to be here. I want to share my knowledge. I wanted to be a part of this team so that I can share my knowledge and I can tell them that why sports plus education is important in their life. Thank you so much.
Fine. Thank you so much. Now, next guest is Mr. Umesh Sharma from Calcutta, Karnataka. Welcome, Umesh sir. Yourself. We can't hear you, Umesh sir. We can't hear you. Okay, I think Umesh sir has some connectivity issues, so we can welcome Mr. Chandrasekhar sir. He is also from SRN Mehta School, Karnataka. Welcome, Chandrasekhar sir. Kindly introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Myself, Chandrasekhar, sir. Chandrasekhar, ma'am. I am past 5 years. I am doing work in SRN Mehta CBSE school. I am taking their table tennis and athletic coach. As our Umesh sir is there, now, ma'am. Sir is our HOD. I am sir in doing work state school. I am doing in CBSE school, ma'am.
Okay, fine. I think it will take little time to Umesh sir. So let's start our question answer sessions. So first, I will ask for everyone, Mr. Nishant. First, you give the answers. How and why you have planned to make a career in sports?
Because, ma'am, I was always fond of sports. Sports was always there for me. Like, me and sports. We had like some kind of a connection. You can say, so me and sports were inseparable. So from under 10 probably I've been playing. Not only football but I've excelled in cricket as well. So from school time, I was always on the ground, always outside the classroom, always missing out tests and going for district level, state level, national level. In colleges also was the same thing. We played, always on the ground. We played inter universities, and it's not that I tried something else, like in banking and finance, but I was not satisfied in doing what I was doing at that time. So that zest wasn't there. So then I thought of doing something related to sports. Then I got my bachelor's in physical education and master's in physical education. And I thought of giving it back to the children. I thought that, where I didn't, achieve, somewhere I felt that, I was not able to achieve at certain areas. Now I make sure that, my kids, they get that, they get that kind of a
Okay.
training. They get that kind of professionalism. They know what is professionalism. They know how to train, and to achieve, and to be better and active for life. So that has always been my goal, to to give it back to the children. And I enjoy. I'm passionate towards sports. So I love giving back.
Correct.
And my
Correct.
school has always encouraged me, supported me to send kids outside for competitions, even if there are tests or anything like that, they allow. So it is kind of a, it is a calling, you can say that, that me and sports, we connect
Correct.
easily. So it has been a great journey till now.
Correct. Correct.
Thank you.
Correct. That's really great journey. Now the same question to Chetan sir. So, what was your plan to come to sports as a career?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I think a lot of my points Nishant sir are already covered. That from my school days, when I was in fifth standard.
Okay.
No, not in exactly in fifth standard. I was in fourth standard. My Shinde sir, the hockey coach, he selected me like Chetan. You come on the ground and let's explore the sports. Hockey stick. This is the hockey stick. Take it and just do this XYZ skill. So I just went there and just stopped. I was just standing here and their ball was going from here, here, and here. I got scared. Just stopped playing. I said, "Sir, I will not play. I'll go home." When I came home, my father, yeah, he's a kusti player and plus hockey player also. He said, "Beta, listen. Ball इकडून जाईल. Ball will go from here and there. But you don't
Correct.
have to
Correct.
get scared of the ball. Yeah. Always stand stable and look at that ball. That ball is your challenge. Accept that challenge and tackle that ball and play."
Correct.
So at that age, ma'am, this big bouncers were like, हाँ पापा okay, बाकी कुछ नको, मैं जाता हूँ खेलता हूँ, बाकी पढ़ाई
Correct.
विढ़ाई सब मैं कर लूंगा, मैं वो भी करता हूँ, पढ़ाई तो मैं बहुत करता था उस टाइम पे, लेकिन जैसे
Correct.
हॉकी हाथ
I
में आ
think that
गया,
is the most important. Hmm. I think that's the most
when the
important thing we can learn from sports, the challenges.
yes, ma'am, yes. So that was the first stage where when I was chosen to play that hockey and all. Then I started playing and I didn't quit hockey stick until and unless I got injured and left. And there I decided to become a coach, which I
Okay.
couldn't achieve. On 18th of December 2018, I got fractured, and 20th of December, Pune University team was going for the Gwalior. I was the part of that team. I couldn't play university that year. So that was the turning point where I became a sports teacher and I left a career as a sports player. So in between, a lot of things happened from grade 5 to graduation days and all, where I continuously I was on the track of becoming a sports teacher. I think so. My teacher are the main,
Correct.
what we can say, the guide or mentor for this. Like Bhushan sir is right now
Mentor.
mentor for me,
Correct.
and at that time Shinde sir, Fale sir, Shendkar sir, lot of names are there which are always keeping me
Correct.
on the track of the sport. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, really nice journey, Chetan sir. Now the Umesh sir connected with us, so I will also add him in. Hello, welcome Umesh sir. Hello,
Hello, ma'am. Good
Umesh.
evening. Am I
Yeah,
audible
yeah.
now?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible now. So can you introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, all. First of all, I would like to thank you, Sports Young family, and Arte ma'am and Bhushan Thakur sir, for giving me an opportunity to share my views on a sports education, physical education in Gulbarga University. And basically, I'm a athlete player, but I turned into a handball and volleyball. And I played handball like a national level, and I faced many competitions, various like through the country. And see, we here I'm working as a sports head past 7 years in the SRM Mehta School, and we have a good plan for sports.
Fine. Thank you so much, Umesh sir. Now I think same question for Poonam ma'am. How you come into the sports as a career?
Yes, so I think I would say my whole maternal family was into sports. My mom, my grandmother, my aunt, everybody was, it is, I think it's 30, 40, 35 years back, 40 years back, maybe. They were the champs of Madhya Pradesh, and they was on a top level. So I think it's in my genes, to be very frank. That's why I said I started playing at the age of 10 years and got into the national team at the age of 12. And this is how the journey was, and it's just amazing. I think the sports, as Nishant sir, Chetan sir, everybody saying, it's in the head. You are just passionate about sport. So it's not only basketball, but when it comes to
Correct.
any game, game I can play, and I want to play. I want to try it. It's not, I won't back out. So this is how it is. And yeah, it's just a wonderful journey. That's what I can say.
Right. Thank you, Poonam ma'am. Now the same question for the Lokesh sir. So Lokesh sir,
Yes, ma'am.
can you put
Yes,
some
ma'am.
light on this? How
For
you can
me,
come into this?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure, I'm sure. For me, my sports journey started a pretty late. Like for ma'am and for Chetan sir, like they started from the age of 10. But for me, it started like when I was in my 11th class or 10th class, because my father he wanted me to be an engineer. He doesn't wanted me to play because my elder brother, he was already playing, and he was playing for India that time in volleyball. So, but my brother wants me to play. Like he wanted me to be a sports person too. But my family, my father, I wasn't that much exposed to the sports that time. But I I used to love this volleyball because I was so passionate about it. When I get to see my brother playing in higher level and seeing him playing in tournaments, so I was so motivated to play like him. I wanted to be cheered by crowd. I wanted to be famous like him. I wanted to be appreciated by everyone. So from there, my brother, he was my mentor, and he started giving me coaching, and I used to go and ask him every doubts and every skill, like I wanted to learn this and that. So he taught me everything, and then I started after my 12th. From my graduation, I started playing for Uttarakhand. I represented Uttarakhand in senior nationals, and then after 12th there was no, like I was so confused that I should focus on sports, I should go on this line, or I should go for studies. Like my father, he wanted me to be engineer, so he told me, first of all I went to Delhi University, and there I dropped in the first year, in the half of the session, because one of my coach, he told me that you should apply for LNIP. There you can get a degree of Bachelor of Physical Education. So I went for that, and from there and there my journey started, and now I'm here currently working. So like I have been working since 4 years now. So this was my sports journey, and still it's still going on. Like currently, I have been injured. Like I have been injured with ligament tear, and I have been mm, got through two operations of this ligament injury. So right now I'm not currently playing, but I'm coaching and I'm teaching students. That's what I want. I want to tell them, to make them understand that sports is very important in their life. They can also become a sports person, or there are many careers, and there are less misconceptions about sports. There are so many misconceptions about sports in their head. So I just wanted to clear it out. So right now I'm here.
Fine.
Let's see
Thank you,
how
Lokesh.
it goes.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, Chetan sir, can you put some light on this? How you can come into that sports as a career? Sorry, Chandrasekhar sir.
So, can we talk in Hindi, ma'am?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. Everyone knows Hindi.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
going to across India, so everyone knows
Ma'am.
Hindi across India. No worries. Hindi Matrabhasha.
Yes, thank you.
Please.
Okay, well, thank you, ma'am. इन मेरा करियर में मैम वैसा कुछ अभी सर मैडम सब बोल दिए मैम। हमारे लिए अभी मैं भी हॉकी एंड वॉलीबॉल प्लेयर था मैम। हमारे हाथ से कुछ अचीव करने के लिए नहीं हुए। हमारे मेरे दिमाग में क्या है मैम, अभी डिग्री होने के बाद पुलिस और पी टीचर दो एम रखे थे मैंने। पुलिस को ट्राई
Okay.
करें मैम, विथ वो डिजिट में मार्क्स में गए। और वो होने के बाद हमारा डिग्री कंप्लीट होने के बाद हम क्या करें मैम, बीपेड करेंगे, बीपेड करके फिजिकल टीचर बनेंगे बोलकर बीपेड करके अभी फिजिकल टीचर का ड्यूटी कर रहे हैं मैम। अभी हमारे हाथ में कितने बच्चे आए हैं ना, उनको अच्छी तरह से सिखा के एक हाई लेवल पे लाने का ऐसे सोच है मैम। अभी हमारा हमारा and हमारा उमेश सर का, अभी उमेश सर हमको बहुत हेल्प करते हैं मैम, हमारे एचओडी इसमें तो नहीं।
Right. Good thought, Chandrasekhar sir. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, Umesh sir, how you can come onto this line?
Ma'am, basically, I'm a sports person, from primary areas. Like high school, I used to play cricket and all, and I used to play volleyball. And gradually, when I joined in plus two, there I did not get any chance to participate because the college atmosphere was not good to play a sports. Then I was searching a good college to play sports. Then I got a good college like a Shanabas Fisher College of Arts. When I entered I got a shock that when I entered in the sports room, I've seen many medals and many trophies. There, I thought it's a good school college. Then when I met my seniors inspired me a lot. They are very good athletes. They are very good players of various events. And our college, like when I entered, our college was a 10 years past champions of inter-university colleges. So there I have learned many games, but I was getting a difficult to join whether particular event, whether individual or whether team games. So I turned into a team games first, but I was like passionate with athletes, short distance. And when I went to a competitions, I met my coach, and he explained me in good way that go we can make a career in sports. But I was searching for other jobs, banking jobs and all. He explained me a lot types of careers are there, like a banking sector you can go for a player, and railway sections are there. They are going to give a job for us. So there I got a ideas that we can also make career in the sports. Then I have joined in a BPED, physical education there. Then I finished my fitness training also. And with the help of seniors and with the help of good coach, I turned into this passion.
Thank you, Umesh sir. Next question. So, what now start from again, Nishant sir. So, what are the benefits and challenges you see choosing to become a sports teacher in school?
Benefits, yes, ma'am. There are a lot of benefits. I mean, sometimes, to be around children, it gives you a sense of, some satisfaction, the love and the care that they show, on and off the pitch. Off the pitch, you sometimes, you're very friendly. On the field, you're very strict and you want some things to be get it done, those kind of feelings. And there are a lot of emotional attachment with the players, and when you work on a player, and you see that difference, the hard work that you put in, and once they start performing and you start winning matches, that the realization after that and the happiness that you gain, it's exceptional. So there are a lot of benefits like that. And parents also put in so much of love towards the coach. They trust you all, the coaches blindly, because they know that the players are in in good hands. So and also I know the management, our school management also recognizes our hard work that is been put in. And yes, that it is.
So, trust
and
between the
and
coach and students it plays a major role, right?
Yes, it
And
plays a
any
major role.
challenges if you see, it's any
Challenges.
challenges if you see.
Initially, yes. I mean, when the school was new, and my school is just 7 years old. So before Kalani School, I used to work for this school called as St. Vincent's High School, which is 150-year-old school. So I
Right.
believe that schools, convent schools, and those 150-year-old schools, they have a sporting culture, that you call it. Kids, they continuously, they know, the sports is, there. You just have to brush them. But in our school, when I joined our school, those the sporting
Right.
culture was missing. So it took me around 1.5 to 2 years to get that sporting culture, to get kids on the ground. Once management was no problem. Management was providing everything. We have one of the best infrastructure in Pune. So management wise, no problem. But to get kids on the ground, call them for extra practices. We train in the morning. Before the school starts. Parents come, they drop the kids early, so 1.5 early before we start practicing. We train our children, and then they go to those. For that whole process took a lot of time. It took around 1.5 to 2 years to build that. So now I have more than 200 to 250 kids who come early in the morning, and they train, and they train really hard. So now that we are very satisfied. And
That's great.
and yeah, and once, so there was a time when I had to face St. Vincent's in the Subroto Mukherjee in the semi-finals, and I defeated my ex team, that is 150-year-old school. So in 3 years time, if I could achieve that, I think anyone can do that. So yeah, so there are challenges. Without challenges,
Great
you know
achievements. Sir. Great
yes.
achievements.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nothing can happen. And big challenge. So now, Chetan sir, what was your inputs on this?
Yes, ma'am. Like Nishant sir said, benefits, ma'am. When you woke up in the morning and you see the sun, it shows that your day started. But when you start your actual day, when you go to school, you stand in front of the gate. That as a PE teacher, I stand in front of the gate. The first visitor of that child is me, and the last visitor of that child is me. So whole day he waits for you. When is the games period?
Great.
Chetan sir, will you definitely are you coming to my class? Is there any free period to you? Is there any substitution? Kindly tell the substitution teacher, please give one substitution to you and come to my class. My child, I already have a 7 period. 2 periods are free. I have to go and I have to have my food. Sir, please come with us and have food with us. Ma'am, I don't think so. I don't have to add something into it. The children are waiting for you only. And like sir said, early morning practice. Uh, I'm not going for the practice now from the past 2 weeks. My team is practicing for that Friendship Cup, which Sports Champ is organizing in, I think, Nishan Sir School. They are practicing in 6 o'clock, but I'm not able to go there. But they are repeatedly saying, Chetan sir, please come in the morning, 6 o'clock. आइए देखिए what we are doing, how we are doing, what we can do, what next we can do. We want to win this time. We want to win this time. They are from different sporting. One is boxer, one is like cricket player, one is football player. They are coming together. They are making a team and they are going. Because like Nishant sir said, our school is also new. The new for late batch is not. We don't have that much players, but behind we have a lineup. Grade 5, 6, 7. We have a lineup. We have great teams. Football, basketball, whichever game you name it, we have the teams. So benefit is that, and challenge, ma'am. I don't think so. There is any challenge in this career because there is one challenge I can say. I don't know whether others are facing that challenge or not, or they think this is a challenge or not. We are playing with children's physical things. Like if you are going for the activity, we don't know the 40 students which we are facing. They are coming to you. They come from different health issues, or they come with a different physical types. Some are fit, some are not. Some are they are in good condition. They are not in like we are. हमको पता नहीं है उस time पे. We don't know at that time what that child is facing. Sometimes by this scared of me or the other students, what they will say, they will perform that exercise fully, full energy. And after some hours, or when he goes home and he tells his parent that, Mama, I did that exercise. Now I am feeling very dull, and I'm paining. My body is paining. My legs are cramped, and this and that. My bones are paining. So this is one challenge, I think so. Other than that, management, school, other colleague teachers, other coaches, other school coaches also supports you. They can call you. They can tell you that, हाँ sir, ये ऐसे ऐसे हमने ये किया, आपने ये किया क्या? फिट इंडिया का ये मूवमेंट है, what you are doing in that fit India movement. The G20 is showing something new events that you did or not. We are doing this. Are you doing this? So other than that, ma'am, there is no challenge in this field, teaching career.
Really great, really great. Really hard work. You really hard. I appreciate everyone. We'll come to the Pune now.
Yes, ma'am. So I feel I didn't mention in the previous thing that I have worked in multiple industries, IT, fashion industry, everywhere. And after that, I thought I will just come back to, I was little passionate about basketball. I will come back in this coaching thing. So I am working as a coach since I think 5 6 years. But overall benefit, I always feel that coaching can be fulfilling and rewarding profession that provides many benefits basically for those who are passionate about sports and helping others succeed. So that's what I feel, and the whole point is here, you learn to it's a personal growth as well. Secondly, I feel you are talking to so many people. You are talking to different coaches. You are talking to different, parents, students. They have faith on you. So there are a lot of things. Coaches have the opportunity to work closely with athletes and help them improve their technical skills. And reach their potential and achieve their goals. So you are actually very close to them and winning their confidence and boosting them up when they, lose in any matches or something. It's totally different. So you have to be mentally very much in place where you are taking the team ahead or taking your players ahead. So it's a very good thing. You basically it's a personal growth, I will say. And challenges, I
Correct. Right.
will. There are a lot of challenges for sure, but yeah, it's with everybody. So I think, and most of it, I think we will come to that point maybe in the this thing is talking to parents. I would say, it's convincing parents, convincing students. Most of the students come for coaching, especially my game or any other game. They come because their friends are there, whereas they are not interested in that game. So
Correct.
those are the small challenges where you need to convince them what you are good in and you should go in that game. So it's different. So I think, yeah, but it's nothing stops you. Even though there are a lot of challenges, nothing stops you.
Rightly
That's
said,
it.
ma'am. Rightly said.
Yes.
Now, Umesh sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, all experts said about benefits and all, Nishant sir and Chetan and Puna madam. I think do not have points to add. See, Nishant sir explained very
Okay.
well
You can add
regarding the
your
benefits
points.
of the
No worries.
children.
You can add your points.
Yes, ma'am. I will add only few points
So you don't want
because
to
Nishant
add
sir
anything.
already said everything. Yeah,
He's covering all the things. Okay, no problem. Next question. I can start from some other one.
yeah. I will add a few
Okay.
points too as a benefits.
Yeah, sure.
Everything will teach. Everything will teach as a sports teacher, but with that we'll teach like a science and fitness also, like based on a fitness level, what to eat, what to not eat. Well, other subjects also there, but we teach everything, whatever they need for their current life, so that the parents come to us, they will ask to us regarding their health, regarding their food, regarding their social life. That makes me happy, very happy. That gives me a benefits. It is like challenges what we faced, like what Punam madam said about sports, challenge in sports. They're very good in sports, but nowadays children are selecting like a friends game. If my friend is playing this game, they are joining that game. they're expert in other games, then also they are joining other games, same games they are where their friends are. But in my areas, I'm facing like challenges to convey a parents, because in my area the parents are not having awareness of a sports. They will think that what is the profit of a sports, what is profit by sports for our children in the future.
Correct, correct.
So this is what challenging we are facing. But in future we are not will not have a problem of this, because Bhushan sir is joining us. He will solve the problems, I think. The main challenge is to convey the parents about the
Definitely.
sports.
Def-
Nowadays the parents are
Slowly and
wishing
steadily
their
we'll change
children.
their thought.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll go to the Lokesh. Lokesh sir, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we first we have to talk about the advantages of working with the kids. तो बच्चों के साथ काम
Correct.
करना is it's very easy because वो भी छोटी एज के कम एज के because they don't have ego, कोई ego नहीं, कुछ एटीट्यूड नहीं, they just want to learn. अगर अगर we are giving them something, they think that my coach is the best, he is giving his best to us, and he is the one who is going to take us to the higher heights. तो बच्चों के साथ काम करना इज वेरी गुड, इट्स वेरी इजी, बट जहाँ पे बात आई इसकी अबाउट द challenges we are facing, तो मैम इट्स अबाउट द स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर. जैसे चेतन सर ने कहा कि चैलेंजेस बहुत कम है, मैं कहना चाहूंगा कि मैम चैलेंजेस है, क्योंकि जहाँ जिस स्टेट में स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर है, जैसे मैंने हरियाणा में काम किया है, दिल्ली एनसीआर में काम किया है, वहां पे स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर था, वहां पे पेरेंट्स चाहते हैं कि मेरा बेटा खेले बचपन से, या मेरा बेटा मेरी बेटी खेले बचपन से. और अब मैं जहाँ पे यहाँ पे आया हूँ मैम, इन उत्तराखंड, इन इन दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया, यहाँ पे पेरेंट्स को कन्विंस करना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल है, बिकॉज मैंने मैम ऐसे ऐसे बच्चे देखे हैं जो मुझे पता है कि आगे जाके दे कैन बी गुड प्लेयर, दे कैन रिप्रेजेंट आवर कंट्री. दे आर मैम, दे आर सो गुड, दे आर सो, they have that natural talent in them that they can become a good sports person. But once I told, like, but their parents, they are not enrolling them in sports because they want them to study, they want them to become engineer, doctor, the same line. But I have been working here for a month now, and I am able to convince a lot of parents just because the stories, the facts I told them. I just clear all their misconceptions, but still the children and the parents, they are a bit not that supportive of sports. So there are some challenges
No
that
problem.
everybody has to face. That's all.
Definitely, slowly and slowly they will understand the benefit of the sports, and now their thought process is going to change. Now, Chandrasekhar sir,
Hope so.
what are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
benefits and challenges you are facing in the sport?
Yes, ma'am. I am telling you. now अभी सर ने बोल दिया मैम, सर एंड मैडम बहुत बोल दिए. अभी मेरे पास बेनिफिट्स क्या है बोले तो, स्कूल में हमको बच्चे कितने मिलते हैं ना, वो बहुत बेनिफिट है मैम. क्यों बोले तो उनको हमारे स्किल बताने के लिए टाइम मिलते हैं, वो हमारे साथ ज्यादा टाइम बिताते ना, तब उनको भी स्किल इम्प्रूव भी होते, वो नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट लेवल पे अचीव करने के लिए उनको बहुत हेल्प होते. और ये और एक है ना चैलेंजिंग, क्या चैलेंजिंग बोले तो हमारे सर ने बोल दिए, हमारे पास थोड़ा पेरेंट्स का थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम होते हैं मैम, उनको कन्वे करके उनको प्लेयर को लाने और बच्चों को छोड़ने के लिए थोड़ा वो ट्राई करने का है. अभी भूषण सर ने आज ही हमारे साथ मीटिंग ली है, सब ने बोल दिए सर ने ऐसे क्या करना, आगे क्या करना बोलकर, अभी हम ट्राई करते हैं अभी नेक्स्ट.
Okay. Thank you, Chandrasekhar sir. So I think now we'll start from Chetan first. Next question. So the next question is Chetan sir, how you see sports development at school level?
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is your
We
inputs
have
in
all,
school development?
yeah, definitely, ma'am. All the schools want
Definitely.
to develop their sports and simultaneously they want to develop the scholastic also. Scholastic and co-scholastic, they are the different, the rivals in school. We can call it as rivals, but I don't think so. My schoolmates are here or not. But if they are there, there is always a tough fight between the co-scholastic and scholastic. Like medals, ये वो ये सब ऐसे ऐसे ट्रॉफीज आएगा ये आएगा ऐसे होगा वैसे होगा. But from school में sports development. In the school, the development of sports will start at the grassroots level. Like if you see grade one, two, three, or early childhood also. If we work on that part, we can slowly develop the sports in our school. If you go directly to the higher grade and you want to develop the sports in your school, like the sports competition, you can take in part in sports competition and all, you will think for that and you think that you are achieving the medals and trophies. That is the development in school. No, that is not the development, because that students are going to pass out from the school after 2 to 3 years. It means again you have to start working on the uh, competition based students like 610. Again the same thing, same process is there. You will work on the sports students. Again they will pass out again, like the process. If you start working on the grassroots level like EC K22, then 3 4, it will develop your school sports definitely. Then you don't need to worry about your school achievements in future of sports.
Correct.
Over to
Now,
you,
Nishant
Asma.
sir, put your inputs on that. Thank you, Chetan sir.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, Chetan sir was very much on point that, development actually happens mainly at the grassroots level. You know, even I believe the same thing that, the younger players that you catch on the field, because that is the age when you clear all the fundamental skills that, that needs for any games. So, I feel that is the right age to to work on, and those are the only kids who's going to, in 2 3 years time, they're going to play for inter school matches and all, and they are only the players who's going to get laurels for the school. So, and development should be early, not at the later stage, because if you start training kids at ninth and 10th standard, so immediately the boards kicks in, and kids are, they get into preparation of boards, and sometimes most, I mean, 6 months to 7 months, you don't get kids, to train them, because they are busy in boards, because there's so much of pressure that is building on them. So I agree with Chetan sir that development happens only at as early as possible. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Do you have any to differ from their opinion, or you have also the same opinion?
Basically, I have the same opinion, and at the same time, I think this year, we have state of art in our school. To be very frank, professional level swimming pool, indoor court, basketball court, badminton, archery, and shooting range. Everything is there. The coaches are fantastic. Everything is there. But as they say, the timing is a key. The exam time and everything we have to manage a lot. But I still feel that playing sports helps the kids teach life skills such as teamwork, leadership, accountability, patience, confidence, a lot of things, right? But this year we came up with a plan where we are, starting with from nursery till grade 9th, we have every day a sports session for all the classes. That is actually, it's much needed at this stage. So even the nursery kids come for half an hour every day for a sports class. And obviously from grade 1 to grade 3, we have given a chance to all the kids. Every alternate days they are going, basically not alternate days, they go every day to different sports, so that after grade 3 they can decide on one sport, what is their liking, which game suits them, or whatever interests them. So that is one thing. At the same time, I feel we have lot of we have to conduct a lot of inter-house competitions, inter-school competitions. The Sakai came up with very nice school Olympics, I would say. That was the best thing, because even
Correct.
the Khelo India, but this is something which is on an advanced level. But I feel for team games, especially, we don't have anything under 12, under 10. Those kids are still, they are not exposed to this competition, where I feel they should get a
Correct.
platform where we should start something for them, because grade 5 to 8, they all play under 14, under 16. A lot of matches are there, right? Even I sometimes feel on a school level, we just have 2 to 3 tournaments every year, which are very important for all the schools, like ZP has, CBSE, ICSE, whatever, all the meets. But other than that, there's nothing. So there are no school
Correct.
tournaments as of now. So I still feel we should come up with different school Olympics or school tournaments where the kids get exposure, and yeah, that's
Correct.
it.
And the kids need to that explore all the things and get exposure during
Exactly.
with the tournaments.
Especially
Correct.
with the grassroots level kids, especially the under 8, under 10. Individual games, everybody have their tournaments going on, but for the team games, I don't think there is something for. It's just open tournaments, they are there, but yeah, on a school level there is nothing as of now. So yeah, that is what it is, that is needed at this point. That's
I
what I feel.
sorry to cut in, but I feel the government should take some initiative to conduct these
Exactly.
matches. The
Exactly.
government, they start such matches from under 14 upwards. So the government is should one, because private tournaments, if school can organize for under 10, under 8, for them also it's very important to understand that what
Exactly.
is winning, what is losing. There's no like competition kind of a thing, but the sense of participating and getting
Correct.
that kind of a feeling of they're part of the team. There are a lot of life skills that they kids learn through these competitions. So I
Yes.
think the government should come up and do
Rightly said,
something.
Nishant.
Absolutely. Right.
Correct. Correct. So Lokesh sir and Umesh sir, anyone want to add something, or should I take next question because we are running out of time?
Yes.
So
Yes,
anyone
ma'am. I'll add a few
add
points.
something? Question.
I will add a few points, ma'am.
Should I take next? Sure.
Ma'am, basically,
Yeah,
we
please.
will not focus on high school, what Chetan sir said. We'll focus from a KG level. We have a one structured like curriculum. What we have divided in our school, in my school, I'm telling, we have divided like under 8, under 10, 12, till 13. We'll not go for a 14 because we'll divide in 14 later on. But we have divided in certain stages, like from 8 category to 13 category. We'll teach them like the under 14 matches, what they will learn here, like as what we are going to prepare a teams for a school level. So we'll start from basics, from what Chetan said, grassroots level. Even we have a national level of a KG children here in skating. So from there we are picking a children. We'll go with the circuit trainings. We'll go with all the trainings with KG children, and we'll evaluate them how they are having a physical fitness. So based on physical fitness, we are going to divide the sports for them. In 1 and 2, we have a good athlete, we have a good coach in our school, but there also we are dividing the various type of sports according to their performance. So from grassroots level to till under 13, we are teaching that skill, they are carry forwarding till under 17. This is what we have made a structure here in our school
That's
to development of a sports.
that's really nice, Umesh sir. Lokesh, you want to add something? Chandrasekhar sir?
Ma'am, I won't add much, but I just wanted to agree with the point that Nishant sir and Poonam ma'am put, that it is necessary to teach students, to coach students at the early age, because once they learn the basic, and it becomes very hard. It becomes very hard to make them forget their basic, the wrong things they have learned. So that's what I'm facing with some of my students, because they have learned the wrong basic and now they're just carrying on with that. So for now, I just want them to to forget that basic, and I want them to re reevaluate themselves and relearn the game again. So, and also about the tournament exposure. Yes, there are not much tournament
At least
for
they
these
can.
kids.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We
Correct.
do need to
So my point is that at
organize
least they
some
can
few.
incline early in sports. If they go to sports,
Sorry, ma'am, I can't hear you.
okay,
The
okay, go
voice is
ahead,
breaking.
Lokesh, not a problem.
Ma'am, please.
Okay, no problem. So you
Yes,
done?
ma'am.
Should I go take
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
next question? Yep.
Yes,
So
ma'am. I'm
our
done.
next question is, what does the one biggest challenge you face in the implementation of the plans? So if anyone want to share this view, what does the any challenge which you face to implement your plan? Anyone can raise your hand and just if you want add it.
Man, implementation of plans.
Should I repeat my question?
Chandrasekhar sir wants to add something.
चंद्रशेखर सर आप बोलेंगे आप कुछ ऐड करेंगे इसमें
Yes, ma'am.
या प्लीज
Ma'am. No, no, ma'am. This fourth question now you asked, ma'am. अभी आप फोर्थ क्वेश्चन पूछे ना मैम, उसके बारे में वो एक दो वर्ड ही है मेरे पास तो। हेलो,
ओके 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 I think we got a question again.
कैन आई हियर मी?
I think just
हेलो,
facing. So now, yeah. So now our next question is, what is most challenging handling student or parents in sports? So when you're handling students and parents, what is the most challenging part? Yes, Poona ma'am, please.
I think everybody should agree to the point that I actually sometimes handling parents is difficult than handling a student. So that's what my thing is. Parents often have high expectations from their child's performance and may become upset at times when they lose, or if the child is not performing well. But this can put a big pressure on the child. They don't realize that. Also, they want to, they whichever sport, basically whatever they have not done or whichever sport they have not played, they want the kid to play that sport, which is completely because if there are a lot of students who come to me and they are like, I love cricket, I want to play cricket, but my dad wants me to play basketball. So this is something which the kid also get confused. So that is one of the thing. I think more than, and some parents may become too involved in the game or in the child's what do you call performance, and they try to control a lot of things. They will go and talk to the team members. They will plan a strategy, and so that's something which needs to be handled very carefully, I feel. And even if a lot of players are there, who are playing fantastic at the who are in 8th and 9th, and all of a sudden there is academics pressure, then it's very difficult for us to convince them that sports and studies go hand in hand. Basically, it's never either or. So it's like if he or she can do better in sports, they should plan accordingly. They should set their goals. So this is something which I feel it's very challenging with parents.
Correct. Rightly said, Poonam ma'am. Anyone wants to add something in this
Correct, ma'am.
challenging
Poonam, ma'am.
parents and student? Yes, Chandrasekhar sir.
यस मैम। अभी मैडम ने बोल रही है अभी अभी हमारे स्कूल में मैम नवंबर मंथ लास्ट ईयर क्लस्टर लेवल पार्टिसिपेट था मैम एथलेटिक मीट के लिए। एक बच्चे को हम रेडी करे थे मैम 100 मीटर 200 मीटर के लिए। बच्चे बच्चे का स्ट्रेंथ और उनका स्टेमिना बहुत अच्छे थे मैम। उनके पेरेंट के साथ बात करें, उन पेरेंट हम कितने बात करें, रिक्वेस्ट करें उसको छोड़िए नहीं। उसलिए ये अभी हम क्या करें मैम, अभी नेक्स्ट टाइम पे फर्स्ट पेरेंट्स से बात करके फिर बच्चे को ऐसे हमारे लिस्ट में लेने का ऐसे सोचे मैम, ऐसे प्लान करके अभी स्टार्ट करने के लिए सोचे मैम।
Correct, 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 correct. Anyone wants to add something? Chetan sir, Nishandish,
Yes,
Umesh
ma'am.
sir. Any challenges? Any challenges of the
For us,
facing student
for
or
in my event, most challenging is
especially?
like dual game children. Dual game children I'm facing like most challenging. What Pono madam said in first waves, dual game, those who are having a dual game, like a basketball and handball,
Correct,
basketball, other game, to
correct, correct.
bring to us, it is most challenging for us. And parents' part is also there, but dual children are we are most challenge.
Lokesh sir, you want to add something? Are you facing any kind of problem that's related to student and parents?
यस मैम, आई डू फेस। मैंने पहले ही बोला कि पेरेंट्स का बहुत बहुत मेजर रोल होता है एक बच्चे की लाइफ में, क्योंकि पेरेंट्स को लगता है कि स्पोर्ट्स इजी, लाइक स्पोर्ट्स में पैसा नहीं लगता, बट इन दी एंड अगर आपको एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन बनाना है तो इवेंचुअली पैसा तो आपको लगाना पड़ेगा, राइट? तो फाइनेंशियल वो वहां पे पेरेंट्स थोड़ा बैकआउट कर जाते हैं, और ऊपर से जो मिसकंसेप्शन है स्पोर्ट्स को लेके कि अगर मेरा बेटा स्पोर्ट्स खेलेगा या मेरा बच्चा स्पोर्ट्स खेलेगा तो उसको इंजरी के चांसेस हैं, आगे क्या क्या वो करेगा। तो ये जो मिसकंसेप्शन हैं, यही एक चैलेंज है जो हम फेस कर रहे हैं लगातार। ये मिसकंसेप्शन सोसाइटी के अंदर भी है, पूरी सोसाइटी में हमारी है इस वक्त, बट अभी जैसे इवेंचुअली इंडिया में काफी सारी लीग्स आ रही है, जैसे वॉलीबॉल लीग और अपना कबड्डी की लीग। सो इस इससे थोड़ा एक अच्छा इम्पैक्ट पड़ा है पेरेंट्स के ऊपर और हमारे यूथ में कि हाँ, स्पोर्ट्स इज गुड फॉर अ पर्सन और अ स्टूडेंट। सो यहाँ पर एक ही चैलेंज है मैम अभी, जैसे बच्चों का ये ड्यूअल गेम चैलेंज, कि बच्चे कंफ्यूज है कि मैं फुटबॉल खेलूं या वॉलीबॉल खेलूं या मैं कौन सा गेम खेलूं। अब उनको फुटबॉल में इंटरेस्ट है बट वो उतना अच्छा खेल नहीं पा रहे हैं, बट उनका वॉलीबॉल में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है बट वो खेल सकते हैं अच्छा, वो हमको दिख रहा है बट दे डोंट नो दैट। तो हमको ये भी उनको बताना होता है। तो थोड़ा बहुत स्टूडेंट एंड थोड़ा बहुत पेरेंट्स, दे बोथ प्ले अ मेजर रोल एंड दे दोनों ही चैलेंजिंग है एट सम पॉइंट। थैंक यू मैम।
Correct, correct, correct. Everyone point of view was correct. I just want to add one thing. I some years back I met with Hussein Bolt, one of the coach, and he was just while giving sports jam interview, he was sharing the parents' role should be like a cheerleader. So I was really impressed. Okay, when the parents is behind the student, it's like a cheerleader. So the parents should be like that only. Then give a support from behind. So now we'll go to the next question. How do you see girls' participation in sports? And which sports generally is chosen by girls in India? So I think this will start from Poonam ma'am. So girls' participation and what kind of sports chosen by the girls?
Yeah, frankly, in the metro cities, I don't feel there's any problem with girls' participation as far as I think. And I have played with so many girls. Even I'm coaching most of the girls. There are a lot of girls than boys in my team right now. But yeah, as I said, over the past few decades, I feel there has been a significant increase in girls' participation in sports, and it's across the world, not in India. So, and girls have been breaking the barriers and excelling in sports basically. So I don't feel that you need to. Nowadays girls are good with any sport they are, while there are some sports that are more popular among girls, I would say, than others. The choice of sports, I would say, largely depends on the individual's interest, abilities, access, even the facilities and resources which they have. So that is one of the thing. Even some factors that influence girls basically sports participation include culture and societal norms basically. So in I think in Pune, Mumbai, the girls are playing all the sports. There is no thing called, they don't want to go into any one sport. There were times where they were scared of some physical injury, and they were reluctant to go towards that sport. But nowadays it's not like this. So I think, yeah, I mean, I've pretty much covered what I want to say.
Rightly, you rightly said. Rightly said.
Yeah.
Now, Chetan sir, you want to add something? I think you are writing something, so it's a big,
Um,
big thing coming from Chetan sir.
yeah, ma'am. No, few, no. Ma'am, big thing is like, ma'am, in my team only, I was the only one male sports teacher, others are women teachers only.
Okay.
So from there only you can understand the girls' power. What is the girls' power? In my school also, ma'am, like Poonam ma'am said, the same way. Participation of girls in school, inter school, whatever they take part in P period, or whatever the games period we have, whatever the clubs we have in school, superb. But when it comes times to take part outside inter school competition or inter division competitions, or going outside, where the permission comes from the parents or their guardians, there I think I feel somewhere the participation is less of girls. But as you see the record or previous 4 year record or Olympic record or any other records of the women's, that's perfect. No need to say anything. If I say anything, I'm going to get thap from everywhere. But in school, ma'am, क्लियरली गर्ल्स इन स्कूल के अंदर बहुत खेलते हैं, लेकिन स्कूल से बाहर जाने का जब वक्त आता है, तो जो पेरेंट्स सपोर्टिव हैं या फिर जो बच्चे डेफिनेटली दे वांट टू प्ले द स्पोर्ट्स, दे कम आउट, द अदर गर्ल्स बैक ऑफ कर लेते हैं. लाइक लास्ट ईयर एग्जांपल, इफ आई टेक माय बास्केटबॉल टीम एग्जांपल, माय गर्ल्स won ZP tournament. They have achieved third place, but we wanted to take them for the CBSE competition. Few parents were ready, few were not ready, few were came to school. They were literally standing in front of me and they wanted to go next day only. They are ready to pay. They are ready to, uh, you know, they wanted to go by flight also. Bus se nahi jana hai, we'll go by flight. We will pay. We will pay your money also. We will pay the other teammates also. But we had to go. But because of the less students participation, we couldn't go. Why? Because it's not allowed to go with the 5 players. Like Poonam ma'am knows it very well. Basketball, taking 5 players for the league competition, it's little risky for that girls also, and even the for the coach also. So that's it, ma'am. I don't want to add anything.
I just want to add one more. I mean, in recent years, there has been a growing awareness of importance of encouraging girls to participate in sports and providing them with equal opportunities and resources as boys. So this is a very good thing. And overall, girls' participation, I would say, is an important aspect of promoting health, well-being for the girls. So, and even the gender equality at the same time, abhi to I don't think there's this thing, but yeah, there used to be all this. So, and it is encouraging to see
Correct.
more girls taking part in diverse range of sports. So that, I mean, it's going good with girls these days. Maybe in rural areas it might be different, it might be challenging at the same time. And yeah, we need to figure out that might be one of the challenge, I think, in the rural areas.
Correct. Nishantan, you want to add something?
I mean, most of the points are already covered, ma'am. I mean, in my school, I mean, girls are fearless. I mean, they always want to play. So there's no problem in my school at all. Girls are always there. And our basketball team girls are they are really strong. You know, Chetan sir might be knowing because my Arjun sir is a very good friend with Chetan sir. So girls, nowadays, they don't care about anything else. They just want to showcase their talents, and they're always upfront nowadays. And you see, like Poonam ma'am said, that there's a lot of awareness that is happening nowadays. Parents are also aware about the benefits of playing sports. So a lot of girls are coming in, they're participating. We had last session, last academic year, we had girls who had gotten more victories in our school comparatively to the boys. And my girls, in athletics, they've qualified for CBSE nationals. They went to Varanasi, and they qualified for nationals. It's a great achievement. And I feel I take that, I feel proud to see girls coming up and showcasing their skills and being fearless. That's it, ma'am.
The girls are fearless these days.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you,
yes.
Nishant
I
sir.
agree.
I totally agree. I totally agree with Nishant sir and Poonam.
Chetan sir, okay, you want to add something? And Umesh sir, you want to add something? I think everyone covered a lot of all the things.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, I'm facing network issue due to heavy rain here. So I
Heavy
wanted
rain?
to add,
Okay.
yeah, Gulbarga.
So we were
Fine.
discussing about the girls' participation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Girls'
Previously,
participation.
I haven't seen girls' participation in our area, but nowadays girls become very passionate. We see on their dressing, on their equipments, we can judge them that how passionate they became. Like they're using a good track, they're bringing a bag, they're bringing the fruits. Then the boys will come to play only. The girls are following all rules and regulations what we taught that they are following. They become very passionate in the game, so they are participating. They have seen the girls are getting good chance to get good results in our area, my area. That once we have shown that the chart what we have prepared, we have shown that the where the girls are getting good opportunity. After than that, the girls we in 800 participants we are getting more girls only in my school. So boys also there, but girls are taking a part in the sports. Even they are taking a part in the individual games, athletes, individual other game, chess, karate. We have many champions of karate in our school, like girls only. Nowadays, they're getting a passionate of sports.
Sure. Lokesh sir, you want to add something? What is
Not much. I do agree with Chetan sir and Poonam ma'am that girls do girls do play a variety of sports and they are good at it. And for me, I feel like girls are more disciplined in sports.
okay? No problem. I think is the network issue. Chandrasekhar sir, गर्ल्स पार्टिसिपेशन के बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे इन योर स्कूल
हाँ, कुछ नहीं मैम, अभी हमारे स्कूल में बोले तो बॉयज को कम क्या बोलते हैं,
कम पार्टिसिपेशन
कंपटीशन ले रहे हैं अभी। हाँ, पार्टिसिपेशन मीन्स
लड़कियां
उन
कंपटीशन
सभी
ले
गेम पे अभी हमारे स्कूल में हाँ कंपटीशन ले रहे हैं मैम। हम क्या कम नहीं है बोलकर ऐसे चल रहे हैं हमारे पास।
इट्स रियली गुड जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ यू ऑल आर
या
coaches or sports head are really supporting and encouraging girls so that's why they are fearless and just come to participate so now thank you so much everyone it's a nice meeting with you everyone I would like to thank each and everyone taking out your time and show and sharing a deep insight which enable us to the develop sports and sports person in the school level so thank you so much thank you everyone for take out your time thank you so much
Thank you so much, ma'am.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू
thank you so much
फॉर अपॉर्चुनिटी।
Thank you very much, ma'am.
thank you so much thank you sir now thank you viewers for the participation of this webinar definitely it will hold hopeful helpful for everyone thank you so much good night